Welcome to your ultimate pit stop, Piston Pundit. Today, we're diving into a topic that merges two seemingly unrelated worlds: dairy subsidies and electric vehicles. Strange connection? Absolutely. But global trade battles have a knack for creating unexpected ripples across industries. China's recent probe into European dairy subsidies mirrors the EU's investigation into Chinese EV subsidies, marking a new phase in international trade warfare. These developments carry profound implications for the global automotive market. Strap in as we explore 7 pivotal revelations that tie this trade standoff to the future of EVs and the automotive world. Let's kickstart with the first revelation. Number 7. The dairy EV paradox. When trade wars cross boundaries. At first, connecting milk cartons to EV batteries seems far-fetched. However, the ongoing trade spat between China and the EU shows how interconnected industries have become. By targeting European dairy subsidies, China retaliates against the EU's probe into Chinese EV subsidies, signaling that no sector is safe from economic backlash. For the automotive industry, the implications are significant. EV manufacturers dependent on subsidies and global supply chains face risks as cross-industry trade wars disrupt the flow of essential components, raising production costs and altering prices. By 2024, such interdependence is undeniable. Even minor agricultural disputes can impact high-tech sectors like EVs. Automakers must adapt swiftly, recognizing that resilience and strategic foresight are essential in a volatile global market. Number 6. Dairy's dilemma: what EV subsidies can learn from agriculture. Subsidies are a double-edged sword, and the European Union's reliance on them to remain globally competitive illustrates this well. The ongoing dairy dispute with China exposes how financial incentives, while fostering growth, can also make industries vulnerable to retaliation. This is more than an agricultural issue. It's a cautionary tale for sectors like EVs. Subsidies under the European Green Deal have accelerated EV adoption, but as China's probe into dairy subsidies shows, these financial lifelines can become tools in trade wars. For EV manufacturers, this is a critical warning. Over-reliance on subsidies leaves the industry exposed in a volatile global market. As EV competition intensifies in 2024, Europe must diversify strategies to safeguard its industry's resilience and long-term growth. Number 5. Targeted tactics: China's new era of precision trade moves. China's trade strategy has evolved to focus on precision strikes rather than broad conflicts. The EU dairy probe exemplifies this approach, with China targeting specific sectors for maximum disruption while avoiding widespread backlash. This tactic extends beyond agriculture to the automotive sector. As the global leader in battery production and critical EV materials like lithium and cobalt, China holds immense influence. By 2024, its state-backed automakers, including giants like BYD and Geely, dominate the global EV market, giving China the power to disrupt European automakers reliant on Chinese imports. For Europe, this dependency is a glaring vulnerability. Precision disruptions could stall EV production and innovation. To mitigate risks, automakers must diversify supply chains and invest in localized production. Before we delve deeper, do us a favor and smash that like and subscribe button. This helps us reach more auto enthusiasts just like you. Now let's shift gears and steer towards our next point. Number 4. Chain reactions: why dairy disputes shake the EV world. Trade wars rarely stay within their initial scope. They spread rapidly, as seen with the China-EU tensions over dairy subsidies. What began as an agricultural dispute now threatens the automotive sector, particularly the rapidly growing EV market. If China imposes tariffs on European dairy, the economic fallout could ripple across industries. Disruptions to global shipping routes might delay critical EV components like batteries and electronics. Meanwhile, ongoing trade uncertainty could deter investments in EV technology, stalling innovation during a crucial push toward electrification. For consumers, higher costs due to trade tensions could deter budget-conscious buyers from EVs, which are still seen as premium options. This interconnectedness of industries highlights how trade disputes can hinder progress in sustainable transportation and impact global markets. Number 3. Europe's Green Gamble, balancing sustainability and competition. Europe's green agenda, driven by initiatives like the European Green Deal and the Carbon Border Adjustment Mechanism, or CBAM, is reshaping global trade. While these policies aim to cut emissions and promote sustainability, they've strained relations with China, which views the CBAM as protectionist. This tension has led to retaliatory actions, such as China's probe into EU dairy subsidies. For automakers, these policies are both an opportunity and a challenge. While they accelerate EV adoption through incentives, they risk disrupting relations with China, a key supplier of EV components. Potential restrictions on rare earth materials or increased scrutiny could inflate costs and hamper production. Automakers must balance sustainability goals with resilience to navigate these complex trade dynamics in 2024. Number 2. China's independence drive, critical lessons for automakers. China's self-sufficiency drive extends beyond agriculture, reflecting a broader strategy to reduce dependencies across industries. This approach is evident in China's dominance in the EV market, where companies like BYD and NIO lead with innovations in battery efficiency and charging infrastructure. For global automakers, reliance on Chinese components, such as batteries and rare earth materials, poses a major risk. Trade disruptions, whether through tariffs or geopolitical tensions, could cripple production lines and inflate costs. To mitigate these vulnerabilities, automakers must diversify supply chains by investing in local production, partnering with resource-rich regions like Africa, and adopting battery recycling strategies. In today's volatile market, resilience isn't optional. It's essential for ensuring long-term industry stability and competitiveness. Number 1. Innovation interrupted, how trade wars stall EV progress. Trade tensions between China and the European Union are significantly impacting EV innovation and the automotive industry. These disputes divert automakers' resources from research and development to managing supply chain risks and adapting to trade barriers, slowing advancements in battery efficiency, autonomous driving, and next-generation platforms. Persistent trade conflicts may also push automakers to create region-specific EV models, sacrificing the efficiencies of global standardization and hindering EV adoption. Compounding this challenge is the evolving regulatory landscape, where shifting policies delay new model rollouts as manufacturers struggle to meet compliance standards. These challenges underscore how deeply trade wars influence innovation, emphasizing that the future of EVs depends on stable global trade to foster technological progress and industry growth. The takeaway: navigating a new global trade era. The escalating tensions surrounding dairy subsidies and EV policies reveal a critical shift in global trade strategies. Precision targeting, self-sufficiency, and strategic leverage are replacing broad economic policies, forcing industries to adapt quickly. For automakers, this represents both a challenge and an opportunity. Diversification of supply chains, resilience against trade shocks, and rethinking traditional business models are now essential steps to thrive in this unpredictable landscape. What's your take on the surprising dairy EV connection? Are these targeted trade disputes a path to fairer competition, or do they complicate an already delicate global trade system? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Piston Pundit for more in-depth insights into the automotive world. Thanks for watching, and see you at the next pit stop.